Dear students, you are all welcome in this lecture. In this lecture, I am going to discuss with you rules of image formation for concave mirrors. Before going to discuss the rules of image formation for concave mirrors, we should know some important points, or we can say important terms. The first point that we should know that that is image here. So what do you mean by image here? So image is, dear students, defined as image is that point where light rays coming from an object meet or appears to meet after reflection or refraction. So here we can say that image is that point, यानी image वो पॉइंट कहलाता है जहां पर लाइट रेज जो किसी ऑब्जेक्ट से आती है वो मीट होती है. दैट मीन्स दे इंटरसेक्ट दियर, दे कन्वर्ज दियर, ठीक है, और दे अपियर्स टू मीट, या हमें लग रहा है कि ये अपियर टू मीट हो रही है. सो इमेज इज फॉर्मेड एट दैट वेरी पॉइंट, डियर स्टूडेंट्स, वेयर लाइट इज कमिंग फ्रॉम एन ऑब्जेक्ट टू मीट और they appear to meet after reflection or refraction. Got it here? Now, in terms of the definition of image, we are going to define the object. Then what's object? Dear students, in the light of physics, or we can say in the light of the above definition of image, object may be defined as anything which gives out light rays. So anything which gives out light rays is termed here as an object. Now, what are the rules for image formation in concave mirrors? Dear students, the rule first says that an incident ray traveling parallel to the principal axis passes through its focus after reflection from the concave mirror. So rule first says that when a ray of light which is incident on a concave mirror, a ray of light falling on the concave mirror, uh, which is parallel to its principal axis. When this ray of light comes back from this concave mirror, this ray of light passes through its focus after reflection from the concave mirror. Here is the diagram that will illustrate this definition. Dear student, this is principal axis. You know that a straight line passing through the center and the pole of a mirror, center of curvature and pole of a mirror, that's principal axis. This is incident ray. This incident ray here falls on the concave mirror. So this ray is passing parallel to this principal axis. So when this incident ray is reflected, it is reflected along the focus, or it passes through the focus after reflection from the concave mirror. So rule number first simply says that an incident ray traveling parallel to the principal axis passes through its focus after reflection from the concave mirror. It's now okay. Now rule number second, dear students, rule number second says an incident ray traveling through the principal focus becomes parallel to the principal axis after reflection from the concave mirror. So rule number two says that when an incident ray passing through the principal focus, if an incident ray is falling on a concave mirror and that incident ray is passing through the principal focus of a concave mirror, after reflection from the concave mirror, that ray becomes parallel to the principal axis of a concave mirror. Now here is the diagram, dear students. This is here principal axis. Here this is the incident ray. This incident ray is passing through the focus of this concave mirror. So this incident ray strikes this concave mirror, but it is passing through the focus of this concave mirror. When this ray is reflected, this ray becomes parallel to the principal axis after reflection from the concave mirror. So rule number second, dear students, simply says that an incident ray traveling through the principal focus becomes parallel to the principal axis after reflection from the concave mirror. So the rule number one and rule number two are clear. Now let's go to the rule number three. Dear students, rule number three says that an incident ray passing through the center of curvature is reflected back along the same path after reflection from the concave mirror. So rule number third states that, dear students, if an incident ray is striking the concave mirror and this ray is passing through the center of curvature of this mirror, this ray is reflected back along the same path. यानी अगर ये सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर के थ्रू जा रही है कनकेव मिरर पर, जब ये रिफ्लेक्ट होकर वहाँ से वापस आएगी, इट विल फॉलो द सेम पाथ, ये उसी रास्ते से वापस आएगी, ठीक है. और यहाँ पर ये डायग्राम है जो आपको इलस्ट्रेट करेगी. देखिए डियर स्टूडेंट, दिस इज कनकेव मिरर एंड दिस इज द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस एंड दिस इज हियर इंसिडेंट रे. यहाँ पर मैंने एरो दिखाया है कि ये मिरर की तरफ बढ़ रही है. सो दिस इंसिडेंट रे इज पासिंग थ्रू द सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर ऑफ दिस कनकेव मिरर. जब भी इस मिरर पर पड़ती है, सो इट इज़ पासिंग थ्रू द सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर. इट हैज़ बीन प्रूव्ड, इट हैज़ बीन फाउंड दैट जब ये रिफ्लेक्ट होती है, दिस रे इज़ रिफ्लेक्टेड बैक अलॉन्ग द सेम पाथ. ये उसी रास्ते से फिर वापस जाती है. सो दिस इज हियर डियर स्टूडेंट्स रूल नंबर थर्ड. नाउ व्हाट रूल नंबर फोर? Dear students, rule number 4 says that a ray of light incident on the pole at an angle, यहाँ पर मैंने ब्रैकेट में लिखा है एंगल O, is reflected back by the same angle. यानी that means that if a ray of light which is incident on this concave mirror at some angle, that very ray is reflected back by the same angle. सो जब वो रे रिफ्लेक्ट होती है वो वही एंगल बनाती है. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि अगर कोई रे ऑफ लाइट जो कनकेव मिरर पर पड़ती है एट द पोल ऑफ ए कनकेव बाय क्रिएटिंग एन एंगल, सपोज उसने एंगल ओ बनाया या एंगल आई बनाया, जब वो रे वहाँ से रिफ्लेक्ट होगी, क्योंकि रिफ्लेक्ट तो होना है, मिरर है यहाँ पे, वो रे जब रिफ्लेक्ट होगी वो वही एंगल बनाएगी जिस एंगल के साथ वो मिरर पर पड़ी थी. दैट मीन्स हियर एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस हम कह सकते हैं, यहाँ पर एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस जो होगा वो एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन के बराबर होगा. तो सिंपल सा रूल है, रे ऑफ लाइट इंसिडेंट ऑन द पोल एट एन एंगल ओ इज रिफ्लेक्टेड बैक बाय द सेम एंगल. सो यहाँ पर मैंने लिखा था एंगल ओ, दैट इज एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस, जब वो रिफ्लेक्ट होगी वो सेम एंगल क्रिएट करेगी जब वो वापस जाएगी. So dear students, these are some of the important rules for the image formation by concave mirrors. You have to remember these rules and then you have to apply these rules, because in the next lecture I am going to discuss with you the image formation by the concave mirrors when the object is placed at different positions in front of a concave mirror. So I hope that you have got this lecture. Inshallah I will meet with you in the next. Till then, Allah Hafiz.